Hello everyone, welcome to my channel where we will explore the magic of Node keyboards. Are you a pianist, a Node keyboards owner, or someone that wants to learn more about the Node keyboards? If yes, then this video is for you. Per few of my followers' request, today I'm going to give you a quick starting guide to Node keyboards which will bring value to someone who's coming from either an acoustic piano or a different digital stage piano vendor. When you see a Node keyboard for the first time, the high number of buttons might seem overwhelming at first. By the end of this video, you will understand Node keyboard's layout, why so many pianists who chose Node find controls very intuitive, and how to use any Node keyboard regardless of the lineup or generation you buy. I'll be using Node Piano 5 as a prop, but the same applies for any Node keyboard. For example, if you were to play a Node stage, you will have additional organ and oscillator sections. That's just a taste of what this incredible instrument can do. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button and let's get started. This beauty is not just any keyboard, it's a powerhouse of creativity. With its weighted keys, intuitive panel and a sound library that's out of this world, the Node Piano 5 is a dream for any musician. The Node Piano's 5 sound library is vast. From grand pianos to electric keys, each sound tells a story. If you follow this channel, I've created a dedicated video on Node library, therefore I'll just skip this part. Let's go through a high-level overview of the Node keyboard. To your left, you have the master level volume. Then, from left to right, you have 5 sections delimited by this grey color line on this Node piano. Piano section, sample synth, program, and effects section. Moving to the piano section, the Node Piano 5 has 2 piano layers. The 2 piano layers are easily turned on or off or combined using their dedicated panel controls. There are also controls for activating the advanced string resonance features for acoustic pianos, adjusting the keyboard velocity response or quickly altering the character of a piano sound using the dedicated timbre settings. The layer detune feature can be used for slightly or more severely detuning 2 piano sounds. Next, the Node sample library gives Piano 5 owners access to a huge free library of world-class sounds, including the famous vintage mellotron and Chamberlin sounds, lush Symphobia strings sounds, and much more. A large section of samples are included from the start, and the sample synth section is where they are browsed and loaded. The character and response of the sample can be adjusted in a variety of ways directly from the panel. As with the piano section, the dedicated layer controls are used for combining two sample synth sounds or turning each layer on or off. Moving on to the program section. A program on the Node Piano 5 contains settings for both the piano and the sample synth sections, as well as all the effects. The program section, with its large OLED display, is where programs are navigated and stored, and various performance features and settings menus are accessed. Next is the effects section. The effects section puts a wide selection of classic effects at your fingerprints. The modes 1 and 2 units provide essential modulation effects such as tremolo, chorus, and phaser, modeled after legendary Storm boxes and effects units. Classic amplifier simulations, tube-like distortion, and a punchy compressor effect are found in the amp comp section. A versatile equalizer with sweepable mid-range frequency can be applied to any of the piano or sample synth layers, or to all of them for powerful tone sculpting. The delay effect can be used for anything from subtle ambience or slap-back effects to almost endless soundscapes. Finally, the lush reverb, with its optional bright or dark mode and a characterful chorale setting, provides an array of small and large room simulations for instant atmosphere. Level dials are surrounded by LED indicators. These provide a visual indication of the current value for the associated volume level control. Potentiometer type knobs are used for many parameters on the Node Piano 5. When a program is loaded, the physical positions of these knobs will in most cases not correspond to the actual parameter values. As soon as a knob is turned, however, its associated parameters value will snap to the knob's position. Many panel controls on the Node Piano 5 have a secondary function, which is printed immediately below it. These are accessed by pressing and holding Shift while operating the control. The Shift button is also used to exit a menu or to cancel an ongoing store operation. On-off buttons are used for activating a function or a group of functions such as effects and have one or more LEDs close to them to indicate the on or off status, and in the case of most effects also the piano or sample synth layer assignment. The on-off buttons of the effects shown here can also be used for selecting the effect source. Press once to turn the effect on and press immediately again to select the next available source. Soft buttons. A menu or settings page, as well as the organized view shown below, may contain several related options, in which case soft buttons are used for focusing a setting or performing a task. Soft buttons are placed at the bottom of the display and are controlled with the program select 1 through 4 buttons. As an example, pressing program select button 3 in the example below will select program A12 for a swap operation. Programs. The Programs section with its OLED display is located centrally on the panel. One program contains complete settings of every parameter on the panel and is stored in the program memory of the Piano 5, which can hold up to 400 programs. Programs are organized into 16 banks labeled A through P. All programs can be edited and replaced as you wish. Selecting a program. Programs are selected by pressing any of the 5 program select buttons located below the display or by turning the program dial. A program bank on the Node Piano 5 can contain 25 programs divided into 5 program pages. Any dial that has list written below it, such as the program dial, can be used to access a useful list view. You can edit a program as easy as turning a knob or pressing a button to change an existing setting. Note that changing any parameter on the panel causes an E to appear next to the program number in the display. This is to show that a program has been edited but not yet saved. If another program is loaded before a store operation is performed, any edits are lost and the program will have its original settings the next time it is loaded. That brings us to how to store a program. Press the Store button above the display once to begin the process of storing the current program. The stored LED will begin to flash and the display will ask you for the location to which you want to store the program. If you want to store the edit version to the current location, replacing the original, simply press Store button again. If not, use the dial and or program select buttons to choose a different location. When you have found a suitable location for your program, press Store again to confirm the store operation. You can press Shift or Exit to exit the store process if you change your mind. Let's talk about live mode. The 5 live mode programs differ from other programs in that all edits made to them are instantly stored, with no need for a manual store operation. Press live mode and use the program select buttons to navigate the 5 live programs. Make an edit, such as activating one of the effects sections to one of the programs. Select a different live program and then return to the one that was edited. Note that the edit was automatically stored. Press the live button modes again to exit live mode and return to the program banks. If live mode is active and you wish to store the settings permanently as a program in one of the program banks, you can do so using the standard store methods we've just described in the previous section. Conversely, programs can also be stored into any of the live mode memory locations by pressing live mode and selecting one of the live program's locations at the Store Program To stage. Now let's get creative with layering sounds and splitting the keyboard. It's like having a full band at your fingertips. Layering with sample synth is as simple as just activating the synth layer section by pressing the Layer A button in the synth section. I also wanted to cover creating a split. Each piano or sample synth layer can be freely assigned to either side of the keyboard split point. We will now cover how to set up a split using a piano sound on the left side of the split point and a sample synth sound on the right side of the split point. Make sure that both a piano and a sample synth layer is active. In the piano section, press the keyboard split button until only the low LED is lit. In the sample synth section, press the keyboard split button until only the up LED is lit. To adjust the position of the split point, press the keyboard split key button in the program sections repeatedly to select one of the available positions. The selected position is indicated by a corresponding LED above the keyboard. The keyboard is now divided into two zones, the split point being indicated by a green LED above the keyboard. Use the octave up and down controls in the piano and sample synth section for accessing different ranges of the respective sounds. And that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed this beginner's guide to the Nord keyboard. Remember, music is a journey. So keep exploring and have fun. There you have it. Discover the Nord keyboard, a beginner's guide. I'm Stan and this was fun. If you found this video insightful and would like to see more, click that like and subscribe button. See you next time.